Pisces, welcome. This is a very late reading for your yearly reading, and I do apologize. I've just had an awful lot going on this end of this year and the beginning of the new year. But I do want to still get these out for you. So I am going to go ahead and do your yearly reading before we jump into February readings. I am also going to do the subscribers reading yearly. For those of you who don't know, I put out a subscriber reading on all of the readings that I do. I also do a subscribers for those aimed at the energy for those who are subscribed. Let's see. This is a general reading, so please only take the parts that resonate with you and leave the rest for somebody else. The messages are not going to resonate with everybody. This is for any place you have Pisces in your chart, but specifically for sun, moon, and rising. I have a Pisces moon, and I'm a Libra sun. If my Libra readings don't resonate with me, I do check out my moon and my rising signs, and sometimes my Venus sign as well. So you can check those out if you'd like. So if this doesn't resonate with you, go to my channel, check out your sun, moon, and rising signs. So you're starting right out here, January, with the Lovers card. Which is also considered a choice card, but a lot of times it will show up in my readings as a relationship, okay? Then you have that Page of Discs coming in, telling me you might get new messages in either on health, career, or finances. You got the Two of Cups, and you got the Lovers up there as well. Okay, there's some kind of conflict that comes in at some point. You're moving towards victory, I feel like, both in this love and maybe career, money, or health. Some of you guys may be overcoming some kind of health challenge during this time, okay? And it might have caused you some conflicts, but for some of you, you're looking for a new career, and messages are going to come in on that, and it's going to be pretty victorious for you. We have the Seven of Swords here telling me there's some kind of conflict. And then you go into this Nine of Wands, which tells me it's a recovery time, possibly from this conflict, okay? You have the King of Cups here, one of your own energies, the Eight of Cups, and the Two of Cups. So you're choosing to heal from past abandonment, or you're choosing to walk away from a situation, which we'll see more. I lay the first set of cards and get a brief energy feel, and as we lay the second set, things become a little bit more detailed, and then we will pull some oracle cards. We'll do best actions for you to take this year, and we will also do a pick a card at the end where you can ask a question. So you do have, if for those of you looking for love, there is love in the cards. If for those of you looking for a new career, that's in the cards as well. For those of you hoping there's not going to be conflict, it does seem like there's a little bit of conflict going on this year, but it looks like you're going to recover okay. You do seem to be strong in your own energy. You do seem to be taking good movement towards victory. And if you do start into a new career, it looks like a good one where you're dedicated, okay? And there are probably good finances and a great team to work with. Double threes, you got Three of Cups, which a lot of times to me, that talks about your social circle. So by the end of the year, which that's looking like November, December time, okay? You know, it looks like you might be feeling really good in both your work and social groups, okay? You got the Seven of Cups. You may feel like you have too many choices, or just not knowing what to choose. You might actually get a little confused on what to do with certain cups, okay? Like, what's in this cup? Where do I put my energy? Where don't I put my energy? What you don't see coming is there's a necessary transition. You're going to have some strength. It's a completion to a lesson or goal for you of some kind, but it's going to help you find your direction and purpose. And it'll help you find your wishes coming true. This could have something to do with something with a nostalgic, someone or something that has nostalgic value to you. You're going to have to choose a path this year and leave behind some kind of toxic person or energy or thought or behavior in your life, because you need to change the foundation of your life because you've been discontent, and it's time to rebirth and let go of the past and move into your life's purpose. And I do feel like a lot of this year is going to be about purpose for you. And maybe some of this conflict is going to help you realize that, what you need to walk away from, and what cups are good for you, and what cups maybe are not so good for you. Let's see, what deck do I want to use? I think I want to use this one. All right, let's get a clearer view of what's going on in the Lovers, please. The Devil. Okay, so maybe this is where some of that toxic energy is coming from. From some of you guys, this might be a close relationship. It doesn't necessarily have to be a romantic relationship. For some of you guys, it is going to be with the Lovers card coming in and the Two of Cups over here. But this is the second time the Devil card showed up. It was in the bottom of the deck as well. So there might be some kind of toxic situation within a romantic situation, or at least a soul contracted relationship, a very close friendship, family member, okay? With the Lovers card, it could also be a choice card. So it could be saying, you know, your choices may not have been the best. If it doesn't apply to you as far as relationships go, it has to do with choices. The Hangman. A little more on that. King of Swords. There's something you got to be strategic about and kind of go within and come up with a strategy on something to do with your health or business finance, okay? So you're going to have to really, and it might require some sacrifices with that Hangman. There might be sacrifices you're going to have to make in order to make that work. If this is about health, that could be cutting out things like not eating well, or alcohol, or drugs, if that happens to apply to you, smoking, okay? If this is about career, it may require you to make a sacrifice, like you may have to go for a training class, maybe you won't get paid during that time, okay? And that's going to be difficult for you, but it's going to lead you somewhere good. So it's asking you to be strategic about whatever you're going to do. You know, the King of Swords, he's kind of just cutthroat. He does what's necessary, all right? The Chariot. I'm not a doctor, so any health things, make sure you talk to your doctor about that. The Eight of Cups again. Okay, so you're moving away from things that don't serve you towards victory. So you're kind of like walking away from things that just aren't serving you anymore. And that could go back to that Devil energy, even, you know, choices. If let's say that Lover's card is about choices and we go into some, I don't like to do readings on health things because it comes very iffy here on YouTube. But for those of you who do have any health concerns, talk to your doctor. Make sure you go in, you get your physicals done, your blood work done, things like that, okay? But there's things you may have to leave behind. But if you do that, if you do the right things, if you make the right healthy decisions, it does look like you move towards victory on something. And if it's about career, you might have to leave an old job behind in order to be victorious, and it may require a sacrifice. Okay, within your social group, there is going to be some kind of conflict. Let's see if we can see what. Okay, side note. The Emperor, the Queen of Pentacles, and the Fool. I feel like that's a relationship. There might be, for some of you, there is a new relationship coming in, okay? Possibly with an earth sign or an Aries. Three of Cups, Seven of Swords. That Queen of Pentacles. So probably in, that's the same Queen of Pentacles that just popped out. There could be some conflict because of a situation, or maybe you even like somebody who's in your social group and it might cause some kind of conflict. That's not going to apply to everybody, obviously. But for some of you, that might be the case. But it might have to do with, you may have something to do with money or nurturing in some way that causes some kind of conflict within your social group. Or it could be an earth sign that's you're having the trouble with. The Magician. You're the recovered card in the Magician. You're recovering something. You're manifesting something better because you don't want the same thing over and over. You're going through a transition this year of just kind of letting bad things go, embracing the good. King of Cups, Two of Swords. You need to make a decision, though. And you don't necessarily want to see it. You don't want to look at it. Usually with the Two of Swords, the person's blindfolded. And they just don't want to see because they don't want to make the choice. Okay, but it does look like that's you needing to make a decision. And you'll know what that is on. And it's going to be different for different people. Yeah, we have the Eight of Cups and the Death card. Something's coming to an end. Something's got to end, okay? And again, I think that's probably what your decision is about here. Again, it might have something to do with this conflict or something to do with this, with health or choices that you're making. But you're choosing to move away from it with that Chariot energy. Two of Pentacles. So this is all about balance and harmony. I feel like you're trying to find the balance and harmony within your life here. Possibly as a couple, possibly just within yourself. All right, the Two of Cups doesn't always have to indicate a romantic relationship. The Lovers. We've got the Five of Swords with the Lovers. We got the Devil with the Lovers. Some of you could be dealing with a Gemini, okay? But there's some kind of, you're feeling defeated in some way with this, okay? With either this romantic relationship, this soul bond relationship, or with the choices that are making up your life. 3 discs, please. The World. There's a completion to a lesson or goal for you of some kind with about the teams that you dedicate yourself to, okay? So you're completing it, and you really could be completing, like that can mean you've completed a goal. Like maybe you've moved up in work, all right? Maybe you got that promotion. Maybe you got that better job, especially if this here isn't about health. Let's say that it is about a new career opportunity. Your dedication when you start there may end up, rising you up pretty quickly. The King of Pentacles. Okay, and here we have that Queen of Pentacles with the 3 cups. Here we have that King of Pentacles with the 3 cups. I believe there's something to do with an earth sign with somebody in your social group, okay? Let's see what happens with that. Let's see if I can get one more, because it's a little bit confusing. It's very vague. Page of Pentacles. It's just telling me people here. The Sun. And again, I see that Victory card, that Chariot card. Even though this is the Sun card, it has a very Chariot feel to it. That almost like you've achieved the victory. Like the Chariot moves towards victory, but the Sun is that victory. Somewhere there's victory in this situation for you with whatever happens within your social group, okay? I mean, it could indicate a third-party situation. I don't usually read the 3 cups that way. The Moon, that's your own energy. You have a lot of choices to make, a lot of things to figure out this year. By the end of the year, you're going to be choosing what cups here are staying in your life, deciding what cups are good cups, what cups are bad cups, where to put your energy, where not to put your energy, and really looking at it and following your intuition on this. I just want one more to see if there's anything we should know about that. Anything we need to know about making these decisions on the 7 of Cups, please. This is, look for equal give and take, okay? If you're not sure, okay, so that's telling me, all right, if you're looking at relationships, let's say, or even a job or a situation, excuse me, I've been sick. The 6 of Cups means to me that there's equal give and take in a situation. You put in, it gives back out to you, okay? If you're putting in and you're putting in and you're putting in and nothing is coming back to you, it's probably not a good cup for you, okay? The 8 of Swords. Don't get caught up in your own negative thought patterns in your mind, all right? Page of Swords, really do your really look into a situation. King of Cups, that's you. High Priestess, I still feel like that's you. Six of Swords, it's time for you to transition, okay? Time to make it that transition, to get the justice here and the dedication. Queen of Wands. Yeah, this is about transitioning. And you're transitioning out of some toxic stuff and transitioning into some really successful things. So everything's working out well for you. And life isn't just all good things, okay? Let's get best actions for you to take this year. Best actions for our Pisces. Best actions for Pisces. Two of Cups. Find that harmony. And see, now we got this Two of Cups, Two of Pentacles, Two of Cups again, that Six of Pentacles. So we already used that Two of Pentacles and that Two of Cups somewhere else. So, yeah, I feel like the answer is that balance and harmony in things. Like when you're trying to decide, does something belong in my life, does something not belong in my life, it's going to come down to how it makes you feel and what it's giving back to you. It should, the hands are holding each other. They're pouring equally into both cups. Six of Pentacles is all about, you know, and if you look at this one, you know, they're sitting having a meal together. They're taking care of each other. They're nourishing each other. You know, the Two of Cups here, they're equally feeding into each other. Six of Pentacles is all about equal give and take. Okay, so that's going to be big for you this year to find the right direction. Pisces, please. Best actions for Pisces. Eight of Pentacles. Work very hard and dedicate yourself to mastering your skills in the work front. So you can see that here with that Three of Discs in the World card, where I was telling you your dedication is going to pay off. You're going to complete a goal in career this year, or finances, or money. Okay, if you're not working anymore, this could have something to do with investing. This could have something to do with, you know, retirement plans, things like that. But your dedication to mastering your skills, I feel like this year is going to pay off. You're going to complete a goal of some kind. And for some of you, that might be finishing school or something along those lines. Ace of Swords, you're going to have new clarity this year, new victory. Victory is coming in strong for you. The new clarity and victory. But keep your mind open. Make sure you're seeing things clearly. The Ace of Swords is an action card, tells me. Make sure you're looking for truth, clarity, and heading in the right directions for victory. Yeah, and that World card again. It's time to complete a lesson or goal. Or both in this case. I feel like this is a goal completed. I feel like this is a lesson completed, which is still a goal completed. If you think about it, it's taking you to better places. All right. We all have lessons we learn every year. The garden and the gate. It's time to open that gate so you can walk into the garden and have things blossom and become abundant. Deceit. Be careful about any deceit, and that could be coming from your social circle or a romantic relationship. Probably, I'm not really seeing it in work. I see an upping in skills that way. Higher consciousness. Yeah, and I do feel like that transition is just taking you to a higher conscious level, and things are just going to get better and better for you because of the awareness. You know, as every year we all grow, we become more aware. Body movement, make sure you do some exercise, especially if you're, you know, your health isn't well or anything like that, or you're not feeling well. Get up, move if you can, do some exercising, or just stay in some form of movement. All right, what one do I want? This one. Full moon. Harvest the fruits of your own hard work. Yeah, and that's coming in strong. Oh, I gotta be careful with this card, sorry. So, yeah, that harvest is coming for you when you complete that goal. Let's get some animal Seahorse spirit, ants, which says watch and wait. Skunk spirit, know your worth. Yeah, know your worth is going to be a good thing for you to figure out this year, especially with trying to bring things, you know, letting go of the things that no longer serve you. And we're going to pick one from my favorite deck as well. Bison, abundance. Sacred buffalo, cloak me in your wisdom, keep me warm through the storms of life. Fill my life with goodness, teach me the ways of gratitude and prayer. Abundance is coming your way, and yeah, make sure you take a moment to, gratitude helps to manifest good things into your life. So even if you're going through a difficult time, take a moment to really see all the good that's coming your way as well. All right, let's do a pick a card. While I lay the cards, you think of your question. I will do the best I can to give you a yes or no answer. What I will do is give you a brief description of the card, and you are going to have to use your own intuition to see how that really applies to your question. So this is going to take both of us to make this work. So go ahead, take a deep breath in, release, and pick the card that feels right to you. Ace of Pentacles, I say yes. This talks about a new opportunity in career or finances or even a stable relationship. Seven of Pentacles, yes, it talks about being patient, working really hard towards your goals, but being patient and knowing that there's a delayed success to things. The Knight of Cups, yes, it talks mostly about romantic movement. It's kind of like the knight in shining armor, you know, type of energy to it. So, you know, it's presenting somebody with a cup of love. The Two of Cups, and as this has played out a lot in your reading, yes, the Two of Cups can talk about a lot of different things. It talks about bringing two things into harmony. Now that can be two people, that can be your higher self and you know, your physical being. That can talk about you in spirit, and that can also just talk about within yourself that you feel you're in harmony within yourself. Okay. Pisces, thank you so much for being here with me today. It's been a pleasure to do this reading for you, and I do hope 2024 treats you well. If you have not hit that like button yet, please do. It really does help me out a lot, and it lets me know that the readings are resonating with you guys. If you feel like this is your reading, claim it down in the comment section below. And if you're new here, I hope you consider subscribing, and then you will also get the benefit of getting subscriber videos, which is just an extra reading you can check into. All right, thank you very much, and until our paths cross again.